Have you considered the possibility?
Wait,
Have you considered the possibility that you're a very toxic female?
Yes, I do. I consider myself toxic.
Okay.
I have a
Glad
lot
we're
of
on the same
toxic
page.
traits.
Do you take pride in that?
I don't take pride in toxicity. Absolutely not. But
is it worth fixing?
Yes, like I go to therapy, I work on my mental health, and I try to better myself. I have personal things that make me like toxic towards men. That's why I've been celibate. I don't hate men. Like the general statement of it is just silly because it's like.
Is it?
Yes, because
is
it's not
it silly
serious.
if I were to say I hate
Everyone
women?
knows if I post that I'm being like goofy. And it's not fun.
If a man were to say
a violent statement for me.
If a man were to say that he hates women, would you object to that statement?
Yeah.
Would it be a sexist statement?
Yeah, but
is it a sexist statement for you to say that you hate men?
Yeah, it was sexist, but it's such a different, like, it's different context. If a man says that, it's like, to me, I immediately think it's violence. Like, it's violent.
How would that be violence?
It's a violent statement to say.
How could that be violence? How could you empirically demonstrate?
I can't empirically demonstrate
so
the
then you're just
empirical
making
evidence.
it up. So you're just making it up.
In my opinion.
Okay.
That's in my opinion.
Do you hate men? Because it was your tweet. Do you hate men?
No.
Okay. Do you hate men?
I hate patriarchal structures.
It's crazy to me because I don't hate women. If you ask me if I hate women, I can very quickly answer that question, but you had to pause. I think it sounds like I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you kind of do. It's not clear to me exactly what your answer is.
Being around men. I don't hate men. I agree with her.
But it's shocking to me. This seems like in the same way with the discussion about physical strength. I'm literally giving you such a layup here I'm asking you if you hate men.
I don't want the little men watching the little boys watching. The answer to me would think that they're hated. I don't want the teenage boys watching this to think that they're hated.
Yeah, why not?
I really like.
You're just punching up.
But they're.
You just punch it up.
I say men, and like personal. It's just jokes from my personal experience.
So the problem though with expressing that stuff online is those teenage boys, if they're watching this show or if they're listening to you guys right now, they're going to think to themselves, man, there's a lot of women in this world that just straight up hate the kind of man that I want to become.
But you guys frame it. You guys know how to frame it more towards that way because, like,
you're literally just expressing that
majority
you hate
of
men.
women.
You guys are expressing that you hate men online.
I said I did.
I express that as jokes. Like, it is jokes and me being goofy.
You can't just throw out a statement and then backtrack and claim it's a joke.
Toxic. It's a toxic thing to say. Yes.
So I feel like I could even grant it, and I could even say it's okay, fine, sure.
But I hate having it shown
you're just kidding,
on
no
this
big deal.
platform where there's a bunch of teenage boys that are really going to think
when you say
very seriously about that statement.
When you say it's toxic that men do the exact same thing, that's where I'm like, wait a second. So, okay, this is all funny, haha, I'm just kidding, I'm joking.
I admitted that it was toxic on my side, too.
Yeah.
But...
Hey guys, I have an idea. Let's shift this conversation in a more positive note. Would it be possible to express 3 things that you guys love about men?
Yes, of course.
What 3 things do you love about men?
I like men. I like that they can be really soft, vulnerable, and they are really generous people.
First
in
two
my opinion,
very feminine traits, but I hear you.
Nashunabo donated $200. Azir, I gave you a W and you threw it in the trash. Can a black man say he hates white women? Is that punching up or down?
Just watch
Who's more oppressed? Careful. Hassan might see this.
You want to answer that?
Wait, I don't...
You said, can
all
I...
right.
You want to move on from it?
Well, it's just you didn't hear it or whatever.
Hassan, if you watch, I love you.
He's asking, can a black man say he hates white women? Is that punching up?
Nick.
Wait,
bring it back.
They said that Hassan said he hates white women?
No, he's asking
are
you.
you punching up if a black man were to say that? Is that punching up?
I mean, I've heard them say that.
Yeah, but
and I think so.
Yeah,
I do think that.
Here, I'm gonna just get through the tweets. Go ahead. I'm in the mood to be mean to men again. Nice Azure won't be back. Huh? No, we didn't do that one, Nick. Won't be back for another 6 months. You're in a mood to be mean to men again. Okay.
It's just the position.
All right, next. Me before lining up a group of men who have harmed a woman in any way, and mercilessly shooting them execution style. You're talking about violence, right?
Yeah.
That's rather violent, don't you think?
It doesn't matter because she doesn't have the institutional power.
No, I'm admitting that I was going through a toxic time period.
It's not just toxic; it's misandrist and sexist.
It was misandrist. I was a misandrist for a long time.
You still are though?
I'm not.
You?
No, I'm trying to work through like any of that.
Okay.
Because I'm still learning. I'm 23. Like.
Sure.
There's a lot to learn in this life. And to change.
I'm really tired of liking the same muscular blonde e-boys. Where's the flavor of my dad taught me better than this? He said to stay away from white men.
I grew up in a Hispanic family, so yes.
Why did he tell you that?
Because traditionally in like Hispanic households, it's like that.
How many tweets are there?
Guys are so lucky you have so many options for girls. Meanwhile, they're like 2 attractive men where I live. Bye. Okay, that's not that bad.
I live in a small town.
Next. Is there next? The only thing broke men have to offer is dick. Please leave me the F alone.
So he thinks everyone's funny.
That's pretty funny.
But it is true. Like that was a true statement. I'm not gonna lie. The last 2 were. I'm not gonna.
If it's too broke to buy a condom, then there's a
Next.
Or back from.
Why do men not think they can't be used for sex too? Any men I spoke to this year, I cared just as much about you as you did me or less. You good? ? Okay.
This is definitely so towards somebody like specific.
Look, the only thing broke men have to offer is dick. A mid-ass Spotify playlist on the audacity. Please collapse under full moon and stay the hell away from me. I'd rather fuck Scarecrow. Okay. Next. Hashtag I'm Richard. No straight men are allowed consumption of my music by any means. If a straight man is caught listening, dancing, or vibing to music made by me, consequences will be extreme but vary. Maybe fine $300 to my Cash App. Okay, next.
Because my music is for the gays, girls, LGBTQ plus.
Okay. I hope my
they understand it.
I hope my music makes men uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because it's so girly, it's so hyper feminine.
I hope my music. Do you think? What about if we were to replace men with? I hope my music makes. Just input any other group of individuals in place of men.
Listen to any rap song, actually ever, or any rock song ever.
Any rock song ever, like
any
Pearl
rock
Jam,
song.
That's super example of misogyny.
Yes,
just
it's all
Pearl
misogynistic.
Jam songs,
So I'm
Pearl Jam songs, okay.
I mean,
you said any rock songs.
I mean, just like rocks, just male. A lot
70s, 80s rock.
I would argue most like rock songs, if you listen to them, especially like they're typically like guys almost. Pedestalizing women.
I believe in God
listen to like
Almighty.
Blink-182 songs. They're like basically simping. They're talking about love and all this shit.
Well, I know, yeah. Like there's love songs, but I'm saying that there's a lot of misogyny in male music, so I was just making a joke.
Okay, fine. Next one. I stopped talking to men and hooking up with randos, and I feel innocent again, childlike. Okay,
why?
I can enjoy things
my tweets are not this
without having to think about a man at the end of the day.
This
okay,
is not. I
Next.
feel bad for the other girls in the room.
This is how to properly treat a high-value man, ladies. Take notes. Come home, please. The kids scroll down. And is this you who sent this? I don't know. Send a video of you sobbing real tears, and I might.
Yes, because I like a man with vulnerability.
You mean?
I can't say that word right now. I'm having a stuck moment.
Next tweet, Nick.